Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Yes, as you can see, we are in the Nether with its ominous sounds. Um, so we're just doing random stuff today, and I decided to start recording. Look, we have 3 heads already. We have 2 back at the base. So Nokus, another player, and I have been transforming this area, and yes, this is the same area that we met our untimely demise so many times and got our armor stolen and, all that good stuff in one of the previous episodes. I forget which one it is. But yeah, we've been transforming all of this and, making kind of a platform. And obviously, we'll have to fix it up, make it into a nice looking farm and everything. Um, we do have a path that goes all the way from my bastion base, which is way that direction, about 700 um, blocks. So the path takes off right over there and then it goes down and goes just almost straight. So we can run here quite quickly from there because I don't have any other homes to put a home here. So, and then someone up there, look, haha, skulls. Someone up there has put like a respawn block. Um, so if ever, we could utilize that. All right, come here, guys. Yeah, take damage on your own. Let's see if we can get one more head that gives us 2 beacons. Okay, so these guys are. Oh, he lost. I was gonna watch the battle. Occasionally, they do fight other mobs. It's always fun to watch that. Um, we kept our blaze spawners. They're buried. That one's buried under there. At least I hope they're still there and that they weren't destroyed. Because I asked that we keep them so that we could create a farm. Yeah, it's still there. All right. So yeah, we've got those. They're not the closest together, but this is the only fortress within quick distance of my bastion home in the Nether. And so, if we ever need blaze or we ever need skulls, we can come here. Obviously, if you've watched some of the other videos, you may be aware that spawning has changed, unfortunately. And stuff does spawn, but it takes forever. Oh, there's a skeleton up there. Like, there's only one other person on the server right now because it's like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning in the US. Um, and yet still hardly anything spawns in the Nether. All right, how do we get this guy down? Hey, you. Can I get you? Ta-da. Okay, well, we got you to come down anyways. And you didn't give us your head. Shame on you. I didn't bring my bow right now. I just popped over here because I wanted to see if I could grab a quick head, plus to see if what the progress was that Nokus has made. He's expanded the platform a little bit, cleared out some of the stuff that was above. Nice guest. Nice guest. You don't see me, guest. Actually, he can't destroy anything, so it's okay. Um, I still haven't gotten that return to sender uh, achievement. Oh, now we've got a bunch of. Come on, I just want one more head and then we can leave. No, those are not heads. All right, Mr. Blaze. While I do have a fire protection, I still take a little bit of damage. Oh, I almost hit him off the edge. Glad I held back. He might have been the lucky one. No, he's not. You, come here. I'm out of food for my healing. So this one better give me his head because I have nothing to heal with. and I never time it right. You didn't give me your head. You are despicable. Well, Anyways, let's see. Anyone else gonna spawn really quick before I decide to leave? Haha! You are lucky. You will give me the fourth one, so I may complete. Oh, you did not. Okay. Well, anyways, let's go. Because I don't have healing and they're just gonna decimate me the next few hits. So yeah, so we can come down here. Um, obviously, faster just use my home to go back, but just to kind of show. So we built a precarious platform over the lava. You can see some of my past paths that I have built when I was first exploring down below. But once we get over here, we can do the good old head jump speed run. Fairly straight, all the way back. So at least this gives us, a little farm that we can come back to on a regular basis. And at some point in the future, of course, I don't know if it's really worth it with the way the server is being messed up on its spawning issues, especially at least in the Nether. I mean, the end doesn't have any spawning issues. I can't run anymore because I'm out of food. And the overworld really doesn't have any spawning issues, but the Nether, it's just messed up, you know. Okay, we're almost to the base, so no worries. It's right around this corner. You can see it. There. So, quick run. And we haven't done any new work on our base here either, so it's just kind of sitting. Let's go ahead and go home. All right. So, food. Yes, we have lots of food. We just have to come back here and grab it. Ta-da! I should have held my shovel so it repaired it. Oh well, can't do anything about that now. Other progress. Well, we had some fun and we brought in a zombie and ta-da! Mending book for one. So, you know, anytime we need mending books, whoops. And we've been selling. Ta-da! We've got plenty of capability to get mending books. Let's put our bones away and the arrow and we brought some junk home. And then we did the same thing over here. In fact, here's the culprit, Mr. Bite Me. Um, and we started utilizing him to reduce costs here. So we got our sticks down to 27. We've got the cleric to 27. We haven't done this guy yet, so he's still at 32. And then the rest of the Fletchers, we had three other Fletchers, or no, two other Fletchers, and our works craftsmen. I forget what they're called, tradesmen. Well, Mr. Bite Me killed them, unfortunately. So, can't win them all. I know, chest organization. I'm just throwing stuff in again. But at least we got the mending down and we've started on a Fletcher. It's always tricky to convert them and then to convert them more than once. Like if we wanted to take the Fletcher down even further, would be really tricky. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also found a mushroom island. And wow, that was a task. I mean, it was like 6,000 blocks away, and fortunately, a good portion of the way was all ocean. I don't know if I've actually put the footage, or if I had footage, in a video, because I can't remember if I was recording, but I guess if you've already seen it, then you know this. But otherwise, we had a nice long journey. Yes, Mr. Pig, you're all alone still. Um, to bring them back. But we made it. What are you doing in my glow forest? And then, of course, over here, oh, I didn't hit him quick enough. We've been busy. So we have finished digging out the four directions. That direction, this direction, and that direction. And we've started putting up the walls and the ceiling for these areas. So we still have a little bit more to go. I mean, for example, we need to dig this out. Hello, Mr. Zombie. I could sleep. Let me see. Yeah, we got to dig all three. So we have to dig this out, and then we can put the wall up over here. Oh, and get rid of the rest of this dirt. And that's what we've been working on. So once we get this area cleaned up, it's kind of noisy to talk over. You know, you want some too? Oh, you're bringing me a piece of dirt. Oh, you're so kind. I don't accept your offering. All right, let's get this last one really quick. Where do you start? There we go. We'll have to clean all of that up still up above. A couple trees are hanging over and things like that, but this gives us enough room to at least get this basement area done. Um, and then we can start working on the next level, which is going to be kind of a large cathedral type with large stained glass windows, huge pillars and columns, some statues, um, all kinds of good stuff. We already explored these and lit them up. I just got done killing a bunch of your brethren in the Nether, so I don't think you want to mess with me. So we'll dig this out. But yeah, that's kind of the general design. And then around it, because it pokes into the roofed forest over there, it pokes into the roofed forest over there, it pokes into the roofed forest over there. This is the only site it doesn't, just because it's digging into the mountains. I think we'll extend some paths out and continue our glowberry forest with little ponds and moss fields and, the glowberries hanging down. It would be really nice to get some of the other um, plants that were introduced as part of the caves update, but I don't think they have included like you jump, I forget those lily pads that you jump on and then the leaf tilts and you fall down, as well as the hanging flower that drips the goodies. I forget what it's called. Um, I don't think there's any way to get them in 1.17 outside of creative, obviously. And while I could talk to the server owner and say, hey, could I just get a couple? I don't think he would. Because then he'd have to give it out to everybody, obviously, right? So, and I guess it's okay if we don't. Let me see. We need some of these. We're going to need a few more. We need some of these. We need some of these. We need some of these. If we're going to build our last wall section down here, we'll need those. We'll need those. We'll need those. Um, we'll probably need some more. Yes. Okay. So what we do, and oh, I forgot, we're going to need some of these. So first we measure it out. So it pops into, goes 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this comes out. Why? We have dropping zombies. Okay. Thank you. I will trade your flesh. 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hear someone else. All dressed up as well. Fully gold, partially enchanted. Okay. Oh, well, it just must be that time of day, you know? You know that time of day when, everybody shows up at your house and they weren't expected, but now you're expected to, cater to them. Does that ever happen? Actually hasn't happened to me in a long, long time. Probably because um, I'm living in the Philippines, and so my family's in the U.S., so that's a little hard just to drop in, right? But normally that's what happens with family. They just drop in occasionally. All right. So that finishes that, and then see what happens is we just build up. So you've got your front pillar here, surrounded by quartz blocks. We don't know how we're going to do our end caps yet, so we're not going to worry about that. Uh, and then, oh, we're going to have to go one more in. I forgot. Well, I don't have to use the basalt back here. Um, that was part of the design. So what comes next is that you have, of course, one more level up across the board to cap it out for the ceiling. And whoops, we got to have 4 high for this. And then the last part of it, the very top, and I know I'm doing this the slow way, has these smooth caps on top that the pillars will sink into. So this is where we take our polished black stone wall and we go like this. And that kind of finished the pillars. And then this part here, and I guess we'll have to dig one more out so that we can do this section. But I'll just show this one. I'm not going to do all of it because it'll take forever and you'll have to listen to me ramble again. And, we already had a rambling video, so probably don't need more, right? All right, so on the edge here, this will be the start of this pillar again. And then on the inside, we're going to take the black stone walls and the chiseled. And the chiseled's going to, oh wait, what did we do? We got ahead of ourselves. That's what we did. We forgot this one. This basalt pillar right there. I was going to say, should have been even, not odd. And then we just put this in here. Water running somewhere. And that is smooth. There we go. And that completes the wall. And so, of course, we'll continue this down and finish this side. And then we can do the roof, where we put in, of course, our cross overlays, our beams, and then we bring in the nether rack or nether bricks, and then we would have the smooth stone and the deep slate in the middle, like over here. So, anyways, I'm going to keep working on that to get this finished, and then I will come back and show you the completed dark hall. And we have no idea what we're going to do for the floor yet. But anyways, I shall be back. See you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. So we are just finishing up our roof sections. There is a little more to go, of course, in the center, but all 4 wings are now complete. Here's the original. There's that one, and that one. And so if we come down, you can see that we have our roof complete here and over here and here. So that's pretty cool. And then of course the center we're leaving open because it's going to go up. Um, So our next steps is we got to figure out a design to slab the floor. So I already know I want to use the smooth deep slate on the edging all the way around, and then I want to slab a pattern into the middle of all of this. So that'll prevent, of course, anything from spawning in here, and we won't need torches, which means that we can just put some strategic lighting in a couple places to make it look really cool, because I don't want to have to light the whole thing up to keep mobs out. I want to be able to use the natural, darks and lights and shadows within the build. Um, but that's where we're at. So obviously, that took a while, several hours of work to complete all of that. And now we can go get our materials to start putting in our floor, because I would like to accomplish that and get it done so that, it looks good and we can move on to something else. Excuse me, gotta eat. The only issue I have is figuring out, no, we don't want the deep slate tiles, so we just need to take some cobbled deep slate, cobbled, cobbled. We might have to go more mining for more deep slate. Cobbled. All right, so which one do we want? We want this one, the polished deep slate. So we got to do this. And we will probably use all of this and more. My only problem I have is I don't know what to do with the pattern. So obviously this is the dark part of the pattern, right? I really wanted to use calcite because calcite looks really good. The problem is that you can't use calcite because you can't turn it into slabs or anything else. It's just a block, which would be fine, for a floor, except I want to use slabs. So I'm kind of stuck, um, because that would have been the best to utilize. So we'll have to take a look here to see what else we can use. I know the video is getting already almost end of time. I try to keep all the videos between 20 and 30 minutes, um, which is difficult for sure, because you get distracted and you just get doing stuff, and before you know it, you've already recorded more than that, and then you got to figure out what to cut, and or if you're going to record a little more and create two videos instead of one, and you know, fun stuff, right? The complications of recording. But this will look really good if I just I'll have to decide how to do the light. I think I'm going to use the blue fire lamps, uh, or I might just use candles. Actually, I might use candles to try to keep it like it's old, ancient, at least down here. Upstairs, I might use the lanterns because it is a little bit more, it's the main area upstairs where you're going to have the grand arches and cathedral ceiling and all of that stuff. Whereas this is just a lower section. And I do have plans that below this, not the whole thing, but sections below this, I will put in a tomb, which I'll use candles as well, and put in uh, the not gravestones, but not caskets, or the stone type caskets, whatever they're called, you know, that kings and pharaohs of old were kept in. And then I can, maybe make some little treasure rooms and, some fun stuff. So we'll see. But obviously, that's down the road. I don't expect to complete this project here for quite some time. One, I still need to collect a lot of resources. I probably do not have enough to do the whole thing, especially with what I'm going to do up above. Um, and that's where I'm going to use the calcite for sure in large portions of the floor, which means I have to have it well lit up above. Otherwise, we get spawns. And while, of course, creepers won't blow anything up, which is really nice. I appreciate when servers do that. Servers like this, that's not like a hardcore survival. Um, because then you can create your builds and you don't have a creeper sneaking up on you and destroying your build. Can still kill you and damage you, but it's not going to destroy everything that you work so hard on. All right, we're almost done. We just gotta, since we decided to loop it out on the others, we'll add this and then we gotta decide. We'll probably use a little bit more of this here and there. And we still gotta decide how to do the end caps of this lower section. Obviously, we don't want to put windows or anything like that because it's like, but we can put like large doors, at least on that side and this side. We can do large doors on this side and that side and then create a tunnel that goes somewhere. I think that'll be okay. Because like on this side, I could link it into the main base. Um, on that side, I could link it into that abandoned ghost village over there because there's a village that's, one of those spiderweb villages with no villagers. That might be all right. And like put like it's a back entrance or something, and put a door over there and stuff. That would work. Okay, we just gotta come up the other side. Yeah, look how many slabs I'm going through just to create this edging. So, and here's the last side. Come here, torch. We're growing grass underground. Whoops. All right. So what are the blocks that we can make slabs out of? Obviously, that are a light color, but not quartz. Because quartz wouldn't fit into this. At least not down here. I mean, we have quartz in our pillars right there. We have the quartz bricks. I don't know if you can turn those into slabs. That could work. Yeah, that might work, but not the regular quartz. Um, see these here, the quartz bricks. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can't. It doesn't let you. You can't make slabs out of them either. That's too bad because they have a nice pattern to them. Let's look at what else we have here. Of course, there's sandstone. No. We can do diorite. And obviously there's smooth. And then there's granite. Andesite. And then of course you have your standard stone bricks. I don't think we can do any other style there. These we can't turn into slabs. Obviously we have nether bricks and we have blackstone, but I don't want to use more blackstone. What am I missing? You can't slab these. You can these, but I don't have those. There is that one temple that we raided. We could go back and we would want the polished, pretty sure. Is there anything else that turns into slabs? Hmm. You can't turn crystal into slabs, although that would be cool. Where's... There is purpur that would take forever and it won't look good. There's end stone bricks. Is it these or these that we turn in to slabs? Where's my calcite? I know. I haven't cleaned these chests up, so they're a mess. Obviously there's wood. Okay. Um, I have a whole chest full of calcite. I promise. I do. If I've lost it somehow, how would I lose it though? This is what I get for not having things labeled. Whoops. Come back here, pickaxe. Labeled and cleaned up and finished. Did I put it on the other side? I may have put it over here. There it is. Because see, there's this, which is a beautiful block. It has a wonderful pattern. But you can't turn it into slabs. Even if you do this here, uh, nothing. Which is really unfortunate that you can't do that. Yeah, with quartz you can just do plain slabs. Hmm. So we have just enough time we can just take a look at a couple things here. Um, dun, dun. So see these here, I mean, right? That's gonna look bleh. I mean, this is more of an outdoor like path brick, not the floor to a really nice, dark underbelly of a cathedral. Now this will work. We can utilize that. That would be okay. Um, and this would work okay as well. If we wanted to go kind of a red, this does work. So we could get away with that. This not so much, right? I mean, we have it in the ceiling, which looks good up there. And yeah, we could use it down here, but not so much. Hmm. And of course, quartz, the problem is that it's just plain. So, I mean, it works, but it's not the best. I guess it depends on what type of pattern I utilize. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to use the deep slate here and, probably go across like this. Because I have that up above the smooth blackstone. And so what I have to decide is in each section, what type of pattern to put in here. And obviously if I wasn't limiting myself to slabs, I could do all kinds of things. Like I could sink this down and put in stone and make all kinds of patterns. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is utilizing some of the polished diorite. Where's the very center? Right here. So it's not, there's no center, it's just, there are two. So if I do this, And maybe, and that might be part of it too, is that I actually don't make the patterns large, that maybe I just continue my deep slate, right? Let's take a look. And then we'll have to end the video because we're already over time, I'm pretty sure. See? Hmm, I'm not sure. I don't like that design. All right, well, I'll think of something, and of course, we'll come back to this and take a look at, you know, what we can come up with. Probably have to try several things, tear it apart, try other things to figure out what I want for the floor. But thank you for joining me today. Appreciate your time, and we shall see you later. Take care, everybody.